Cool, man. I never did this before. RAWDOPE podcast back to back to back to back, like on a collabs. Like, I can't believe it, bro. We gotta get into our topics. What we gonna talk about into our stream. I'ma share it. You can twist. Don't let them see you twisting it on the kizzy. How the weather down there?
That shit, Atlanta. You said it was raining like yesterday. That shit was kind of raining yesterday too. It's kind of
Oh
like the
yeah.
same in the spring. It's spring going into the summer type weather.
Yeah.
It be hot,
Mm-hmm.
rain, all types of shit for real.
Uh-huh.
It just be switching. It just be switching, but it's still, it got that nice, still got that nice sun, that nice sunshine.
Nice sunshine.
Hell yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Still got that nice sunshine, but it'll rain on you every now and then for sure.
Yeah. Yeah.
It, it'll
Yeah.
definitely do that.
What the
Definitely.
music like down there? What it's been like? It's the end of school year. You a
Yeah.
senior now. How that feel being a senior?
That shit feel hella good, bro. That shit feel like you ready to. It's
Yeah.
just like high school, bro. When you a senior, you just ready to go. You ready to
Right.
graduate. You feel me? You enjoy the moments, but you ready to
Right.
go for real, bro. You ready to. It's steps in life, and you just ready to take the next one. You feel me? If you're in your right mind, you ready to take the next step. Like college was cool, but it's always the next step.
Yeah. So yeah, I mean, at least you ain't gotta look into that next step right now. That's what the
Right.
cool part about it is. You ain't gotta look
Yeah.
into that stuff right now. So
Yeah.
you alright, you ain't got to go, you know what I mean? But you can still got me down. But just being a singer, like you said, you ready to get it done. You over the partying, you just over, you know what I'm saying? Party here and there. Catch, but you more focused on what life is going to be like. Like I'm about to be 22 once you turn 21. So it's like, let me focus on what counts. I get it. I understand.
Exactly. Yeah. Yeah, that's basically how it is. Cause it's a lot of shit it's a lot of shit niggas didn't do, but you feel me? At
Right.
the end of the day, you just gotta take the last year and just, you feel me, embrace it and then do better. That's what I wanna do. I did a lot of stuff. I joined clubs and was a part of films and stuff like that, but I feel like I wanna do more. So senior year, I probably just wanna do more than I ever did. All 3 years combined, just do media for the football team. I did that before, but do it again. Try to do it for the basketball team. Try to cover different events. I applied. I got accepted to Hot 10 Music Group, which is like a HBCU led music group that got connections with some like major artists and stuff like that. They accepted me like twice. They just reapplied that, reopened their
Hmm.
applications. I just got back in, so I should be getting back in. So yeah, it's a lot of stuff. It's a lot of stuff that you can learn from college, but when it's time to go, it's time to go, bro. You can't be in there 5 6 years. You looking crazy. You looking crazy. I ain't gonna lie. You looking crazy. But yeah, 2025, May 2025. That's the graduation date. Yeah, it's gonna be lit. Senior year, I got a lot of important classes. I'm taking
Hmm.
cinematography. I'm taking cinematography. I gotta take a major internship, I think, through club. I just took photojournalism, and you start taking a lot of your important classes, social media reporting. That got me certified in social media marketing.
Hmm.
Yeah, the photojournalism just taught me a lot of compositions and how to tell a story without words or with a little bit of words through just a photo or just a
Hmm.
film or just a scene, So that was an important class. You took a lot of different classes. I'm taking a multimedia reporting class. My man, Dr. Yates, that was a good class. That basically just teach you the ins and outs. Professor Gutman, I just took her class and she basically taught a lot of the essentials with film. She also taught like stuff like composition, lighting, how to work a DSLR camera and stuff like that. A lot of stuff that I knew, but it's good to get it from a different aspect and to learn more knowledge about that.
Hmm.
So it definitely helped me. So you just I think that's what college about though. You gotta take every class as a different skill. Like if I took this class and passed it, that's a skill that you need to, advocate for on your portfolio, resume, however you do it. Like so I just take every class as just a learning experience. And once you get to the end, like, yeah, it's over. So yeah, nigga got one more year, almost out. But yeah, I'm looking forward to the next step, the next journey. You feel me? However it
Hmm.
come, you just gotta keep working. It'll come to you.
Yeah, man. And them years wasn't hard, but they almost over. So that's a good thing. You know what I mean? Hard, but you did it. You know what I mean? That's real impressive. You get what I'm
Yeah,
saying? You did it, and you did it. You did it. You know what I
yeah,
mean? It's not
yeah.
finished yet. The journey not finished yet, but you did it.
Yeah.
And I'm extremely proud of you.
Yeah, I appreciate it because a lot of people don't. You feel me? They don't graduate. A lot of people don't make it. Like I said, like all my roommates. You feel my three roommates freshman year, they dropped out right at the freshman year. It was over for them. You feel me? A lot of people don't make it. Like Brick, like we was just talking about Brick Baby. We ain't even know he went to Clark Atlanta. He ain't graduate. A lot of people don't, they go to school and don't graduate. You can't really discredit them because they be different reasons. But for the people who do graduate, you gotta applaud them because it is a journey. It is a journey. It's a mental journey. It takes a lot of your time away, so you can't really work, how you want to.
Hmm.
uh the mental journey is like something that a lot of people sleep on. Like it's big mental aspects that go into it. So it's like it's like you in the middle. So you continuously thinking about your career and how you want to further it, but you still worrying about the present, which is getting good grades and also, trying to keep some type of money in your pocket for real. So it's like, yeah, man, it's a big mental thing. Then you got to pass classes, balance classes, impress professors, maintain internships,
Hmm.
join clubs, show leadership roles. You gotta do so much stuff to make the college degree stick. Because at the end of the day, you could go to college and probably get a good grades, C's, B's, and A's, a little bit of A's. And if you ain't got no clubs, no internships, nothing showing you working, you all you got is the degree. So it's like you gotta make your degree count for more. Dean's list. I got a few Dean's lists, a lot of stuff to count. And make you sought after, in whatever field that you chasing. So all the graduates of college, you gotta applaud them for that, 2, 4, however many year journey. It was hard, and I respect them.
Man, I like that, man. I like your disposition with it. So I'm just sitting here sharing our video, getting it out there. But
Yeah,
I like that disposition. So like, what's some of the most valuable thing you think you learned being living in Atlanta for the last 3 years and being a Clark student?
shit. Living in Atlanta is show you one, everything ain't what it seems. Because the way we look at, from not we come from a big city, a major city, I should say, in Baltimore, but it's not it's a major city, but it's not a super city. A super city is when you're talking L.A., Atlanta, all the big commercial cities. So when we looking at the super cities like Atlanta and L.A., growing up, we think like everything is peaches and cream. You feel me? You go there, it'll be easy for you. But you still gotta put in the hard work. And you at the end of the day, you still an outsider, you under enemy lines at the end of the day. So it's like you still gotta learn how to play
Yeah,
and how to learn how to navigate and stay safe in the environment. So that's the first thing living in Atlanta taught me. Living in Atlanta taught me independence, more independence, I should say. Like you gotta kind of like, you came in this world alone, you gonna die alone. So like while you living, you kind of gotta learn how to navigate and be okay on your own. Like that's just growing up. And Atlanta showed me it's just more to life too, though. Like, it showed you it's more to life. Cause coming from Baltimore, you just see a lot of the same stuff. a lot of negativity. So Atlanta show you like, dang, it show you a lot of different people because it is a college town. You know, Baltimore is kind of like a college town, Maryland kind of like a college state, but like Atlanta is a true college town. You know, a lot of HBCUs, a lot of PWIs, a lot of uh, art schools and stuff like that, and just seeing everybody together, it's like, damn, bro, like, okay, you just you know, like, okay, it's not just one way to living, bro. You kind of gotta like bump shoulders with a lot of different people, and just that's how you grow. So that's what I learned in Atlanta. In college, I learned everything is not a handout. You know, you got to work for it. Uh because being in college, you like, damn, I've been in college for a year, I've been in college for 2 years. Damn, why these type of jobs not hitting back? Like, why they not hitting back? And at the end of the day, you gotta realize, bro, like you gotta put the work in. You don't have that degree yet. You feel me? So that's the first thing. College has taught me. College taught me just cherish the moment because like freshman year was crazy, it's lit, a lot of memorable experience, and sophomore year was
Hmm.
different. It was different. In junior year, it was good. It was pretty cool, but it still had, so it's just cherish the moment, cherish every moment for real, for real. And yeah, college also taught me just a lot of skills as far as being in the media world, and as far as narrowing down what I wanted to do professionally, because I knew I wanted to be creative and be a creator, but I just didn't know what exact lane I wanted to do. And college helped me find that, because being in different departments, fashion and mass media, and just knowing other students that's in different departments. You feel me? I just noticed that, okay, this, I like my department for this. I like my department for this. So I just noticed I wanted to stay in mass media for real. So yeah, that's everything Atlanta and college taught me so far.
Phew, that's deep, bro. Because the good thing about what I like you doing, you speaking highly about college.
Right.
So that's a good thing. And I really wanted to kind of like start the stream out like that because we give homeboys and stuff money when they come home, and we might, coming from the urban community, we might, love people to catch bodies and love the stuff that we ain't supposed to love. And I
Yeah.
feel like it should be more celebrations for kids. Even if you get a 6 month certificate, it should be a celebration that you're doing something, you know what I mean, that the average person not doing.
Exactly, exactly. And there's a lot of negatives in college. That negative stuff that come with college as well, or like different colleges going to kind of HBCUs. You talking about low funding and stuff like that. You talk about lack of housing, just a lot of stuff like that. And then PWI, you talking about like racism and stuff like that. So it's like it's the college also does come with struggles, financial struggles, a lot of stuff. So it's good and it's bad. But if you just push the good, then we have more people in Baltimore or in poverty trying to go to college and going to college. And yeah, some might
Mhm.
not work, but even more will work, because at the end of the day, you gotta you only make the jump shots that you take. You
Yeah.
feel me? So if we have as many people taking jump shots at college as we can, then more people is going to make a successful living out of college than us not taking shots at all. So that's how I look at it for real.
Okay.
That's how I look at it.
Yeah, man, we had a trolling motherfucker with a lot earlier. You know what I mean? A super troll that made me so mad that I wanted to see what his problem was. Like, what's be
Vicious
wrong with
though.
trolls?
Oh man, one thing, you got to show love to the trolls, because they boost the channel, but it's the cornery is unacceptable. The BS is just unacceptable. I don't know, man. A lot of coons. That particular coon, he's been a
Oh, you
coon,
know
but
the
like,
bullet.
I saw him around. I don't know him. I saw him
Oh,
around. Uh,
uh,
I would never kind of like
I
know,
hope you hang with no
yeah.
bookers like that.
No, I would never like kind of get to know, somebody of his descent. He's pretty like an evil type of creature. So I pretty much dibble and dabble away from him. He's pretty weird though. Uh He's pretty weird.
He's just a troll. He just a troll legend.
Yeah, he's
He's
definitely a
a, he's a,
legend.
he's a certified troll. I got a cousin troll. I don't know what to call him.
He's like
I
an
thought the little
icon.
dude was alright. Like he's an icon. He's a legendary troll.
Yeah, I can't believe him. I cannot believe him.
I can't believe it's not butter.
Right.
You know what I mean? So what
Exactly.
did you do to a cool like that?
Jesus. Yeah, man. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what you do to somebody like him because he's so much of a
Do
clone.
you like ban him from YouTube, or do you like what do you do to him?
Squish him like just like a bug. Kinda like a bug type. Squish him, throw him in the trash
He's
can.
like an irritating type guy. Like he's like a pest.
Yeah, you flush them away, like like I saw a video of a guy. A guy called the exterminator. He had some bats all in the top of his roof. The exterminator pulling the roof up, all the bats just flying out, and it's sunlight outside. That's him. That's what you do
Yo,
to him. You reveal him for who he is.
that's a fact. So listen, let's get into these topics. What you got for me? And a hell of a business. Hip hop
Yeah, hip
may
hop.
been hot as motherfucker. May been hot, boy. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Yeah, yeah.
Made
Kendrick.
gravy ain't playing.
May
They
been
ain't
crazy.
joking.
May been crazy. The Kendrick Drake situation kind of
Yeah, I
died
talked
down.
about that forever. Yeah, that's
Yeah, yeah. Drake
it's
copped the
more it's
juice.
more bigger beefs than that. What Drake do?
Oh
Do
yeah,
tell
yeah,
me, right?
yeah. Drake definitely copped the deuce on that one, so that one's over. But we got the boy Soldier Boy back. He can't take he take about 3 months off and he get back to it.
Yeah.
His corner, and like you said, he does remind me of the recent troll that we had to deal with. Yeah, Soldier Boy, man. Soldier Boy, he's starting beasts. First is with Metro Boomin. He goes crazy, calls his mother out. Yeah, says something about this deceased mother, which is horrible. Then comes double backs and apologizes. But he's not done because then he starts a beef with Meek Mill.
No, I thought it was 21 Savage at first.
Yeah, oh yeah, it was also 21 Savage with Metro
Yeah.
Boomin because they frequent collaborators, so that he
Right.
kind of got both of them. He kind of pulled both of them in. 21's he tell the average 21 Savage card. You from Britain, you drink tea, all this, and 21 Savage clap back. But 21 Savage just called him out, just kind of like we did the recent coon. 21 Savage called him out, and he stopped his cornery. He ain't never say nothing to 21, but he definitely apologized to Metro for talking about his mother. And now he's on to a new victim, Meek Mill. Meek, I don't, Meek has been in the media for a long time. I think my man Same, he's from Philadelphia. He's on the live with us right now. I think
Oh,
he
shout out
could,
to Saint.
yeah. Meek has been, the joke of the internet for about 6 months prior to a year, and it's been horrible. That's DMV, tri-state area. We know we love meat, but a
I
lot of
fuck
stuff that
with I
he's
fuck with
doing,
I fuck with Philly. I fuck with Wallow Gill. You know what I mean? Told
yeah,
Truck. You know what I mean? I was in Philly, like, Philly got their struggles just like everybody. Philly got their struggles like everybody, you know what I'm saying? Meek, man.
right,
Meek has been in a lot. Hey, Meek been in a lot. You know what I mean? Like I said, I got off my heavy, commentating and heavy opinionating about, certain people, but it's
yeah,
different. It's different, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. That
yeah,
that hit hard, I don't know what's gonna be the final touches to it, but I know that's vicious.
yeah. It's definitely vicious. Soldier Boy. I mean, but it's average Soldier Boy. It's average Soldier Boy. It's a lot going on in hip hop. Lil Baby, he's been kind of quiet for a little bit. He's also been somebody they've been trying to make him kind of a joke of the internet, saying his music sounds the same and all of that type of stuff. Saying he needs to drop music and stuff like that. But he's back in the media right now. They said he's seen in the area where music video was being
Yeah,
filmed
shoot was that.
before gunfire erupted, leaving 3 people injured in Atlanta. So that's crazy. But for a minute they've been trying to label 4PF as a gang in Atlanta. And I don't think this kind of like helps the case. I don't know, but it happens a lot, bro. It's hip hop. We heard a lot of instances where as though people get into shootings at
Shout
music
out to my
videos and
man
stuff like
Ball
that.
Out, my
Yeah, for
moderator
sure.
Ball Out.
Yeah, Soldier
Ball
Boy.
Out said Soldier Boy trying to go viral so he can start trending. Don't think Soldier Boy realized he might lose his life for a viral second.
That's best.
That's a fact. That's what I was explaining to Shorty. Like, bro, don't get on the internet doing that, bro. Like, I'm not gonna do that to you. You know, I'm a YouTube. I'm a civilian. I'm trying to get a house off this shit. It's buildings, but trying to get my personal house is commercial real estate. So I'm not gonna be the guy that hit you. But dudes for that second of fame, man, dudes will risk their life.
That's vicious. That's unbelievable. That's unbelievable. That's unbelievable. Speaking of unbelievable, Chief Keef finally drops his long awaited album Almighty Sosa 2. And it's been celebrated. It's been highly celebrated. He got features from his artists, his Atlanta artist Lil Nas, his other artists, his cousin Ball Out, G Herbo. You got Tierra Whack, Sexy
Uh-huh.
Red on there, and you got Quavo on there too. So yeah, I feel like Chief Keef is back. Even Dirk posted it. They had that back and forth, but Dirk posted it said Sosa back. If we checked out the project, because it was hard, I ain't gonna lie. He got his own sound. He producing all his beats as well. So he kinda in his own creative bag right now.
Yeah, Chief Keef, I don't ever think Chief Keef got out his bag. I thought he get, when you get money and that the rap shit, when you been doing it a while, it gets tiring.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It gets tiring. So,
Yeah.
I think Keith backed on him.
Yeah, and he blew up when he was young, so it's like he probably did need like a little break from it. I mean, he ain't really take a break. He been dropping, but I guess a break from the mainstream kinda, you
Right.
know. Because he was talking about why he don't really like push the fact that he a producer too much. Like he don't really like the spotlight. Basically, he don't really like the spotlight too much. So that's why he produced his whole album, but he not trying to really make it super flashy. Like on some Kanye West type of stuff. Even though he's doing like Kanye West type of stuff, like making good beats, and his beats got their own kind of sound to it. It's like when
Mhm.
you think Chief Keef, you think his beats. So I feel like that's lit. It's good to see Chief Keef back, you know, being talked about in the headlines. He doing good numbers on Instagram and stream. I don't know about streaming yet, but Instagram and YouTube and stuff like that.
I mean, I don't think Chief Keef fell off.
Yeah, he not. I
In
don't
my
want to say
own
he never
personal
fell
opinion,
off.
I don't think he fell off. I think he fell back
Right,
and
that's a
start
good. Yeah,
venturing to other shit. You know what I
yeah.
mean? Because just because the nigga ain't putting out music, don't mean that he ain't
He
making
not
no.
working.
You know what I mean? So,
Yeah,
I
okay.
mean,
He's
I'm.
still he's still doing the gaming and the YouTube and stuff like that. He definitely still been working,
He like one of the first artists that was really like breaking
doing
into
the
that
gaming.
gaming world.
Right, and he doing it big. Like he got actual like a big sports team. He not just like playing. So yeah, he definitely ain't fall off. He definitely
Yeah,
fell
so he,
back.
he been doing his thing.
Yeah, he definitely had. He definitely had. Just like Travis Scott. Travis Scott.
Dropped them new Nikes, right?
Yeah, the new Jordans. He signed. He with Jordan. He did a lot of like plays on Jordan, like his own custom Jordans. But he finally released his signature Jordan shoe. He had
Right.
like he had a commercial with his I think his kids and Kanye kids or just Kanye kids. It was a pretty cinematic commercial. It looked pretty good. And the shoes, uh, they cool. They cool.
The
They
new
cool.
ones, when
Yeah,
they
the new ones.
dunks,
Nah, they his own. He got his own signature Jordan now. I don't think they better like his dunks, all that other stuff. His fours. No, like they can't compare. I ain't gonna lie. His Jordan ones, they really can't. They can't compare to his previous Jordans. They can't compare. But I feel like they pretty nice though. They definitely gonna find his audience, and especially in the hype beast wearer and the people that just wear stuff, kind of just because it's popular. I feel like they gonna catch on.
the bitches, they,
They cool for real. They ain't bad. They
oh,
about a,
whatever, man.
they about a 6.5 out of 10 for me. They about a
I
six point
mean,
five.
I mean, you can't knock when a dude got his own fucking shoe. Like I can't play with
Yeah,
no like that.
yeah,
I
he
mean, I
definitely
ain't even gonna
turned it.
say nothing. It's not my favorite like niche of a shoe because I thought when you saying Travis coming out with shoes, them first ones he did like them brown ones, like they was hard.
It's
So
crazy. So are you
I like
expecting
that, but
more?
like, can
You
he? You know what I'm
expecting more?
saying?
Yeah, expecting more for sure.
Yeah. So I don't know. Like he's pretty
Definitely.
cool.
Yeah, I was definitely expecting more out of him. Cause Travis, that's what I'm saying. He earned this. He definitely earned this right. But
Definitely on his right.
that don't take from the fact of what the product was,
Right.
and it's not what we expected. Definitely not what we expected.
It ain't. I mean, I'm looking at them.
They like kind of like basketball shoes, kind of.
I mean, he's from Houston, right?
Yeah, yeah, he definitely from Houston.
Keeping it G. What up? Travis Scott from Houston, right?
Yeah, 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 hell yeah, he from Houston for sure.
Hey, keeping it G. I was watching your BG joint. Was that new stuff that happened with BG? And look that up, Spaz. BG got a what he got to get off probation do. I didn't catch all the video. I started watching it, what he was talking about. He first is his first interview since he came on, last year and all that. And I seen your intro, but I ain't get, you know what I'm saying?
So
Like,
yeah, it's new info. Well, it's new. It's a new situation.
what is it?
So yeah, it's new. News.
Yeah, cause I ain't know keeping it G here. I did a whole, vlog on it. And
Yeah, I
I was
turned on.
watching you watched it? I
Yeah, I
was
watched it
watching
a few
bits
weeks
and
ago. Yeah,
pieces.
they always say not letting them put out music. He said they not letting them put out music.
Oh, they ain't letting to put out me. Yeah, I knew that. I knew they wasn't let BG put out music. That's the same thing they doing at somebody else Rollo.
Yeah,
They not letting BG and Rollo put out music. I don't know why, but I don't know what else. But if they not let them put out music, if he ain't put out music, he can still do shows, right?
that's what I'm saying. That's a
Like he
good
can't.
question.
Yeah, like can he still do shows? Like, god damn, y'all can take the music, but y'all can't take my shows.
Right, that's his profession. Like that's how he get paid. Like if that's what's unfair about how guys get treated, rappers get treated, kind of when it comes to like the
No, they
court system.
said the motion it was to have his music checked by his PO. Jesus, cause he dropped some hard songs, nigga. I'm talking about he got straight to it. That's Say My Grace, man. That's what did it. Wish they could free my nigga Moon. The government label my dog a assassin. 7 bodies and some bank robbers. Did it all in his feeble glasses. Gave him a lot. He said got that license. A lot of pussy niggas in the hood. They was happy. He ain't tripping. He told me when he died, make sure I put 2 Glocks in his casket. You know
Like
what I
just
mean? That nigga say shout out to Telly. I told him if you need me, call me. See, I'ma speak on this, right? He is a danger to the community. He is. And I'm gonna tell you why you're dangerous to the community. Just the niggas he shot it out that he's talking to since he been home are some infamous motherfuckers. That nigga Telly Hankton, do a story on him. Telly Hankton was vicious. You know what I mean? And then in BG case, I was looking at little I already knew BG case. You know what I mean? I already knew BG case, showing up. I already knew BG case. So, I know he got caught up in the mix with like affiliated himself with Mooney and Telly and the Hankness and shit. You feel me? And I know he got caught up in all that shit. So by him doing 13 years in jail, he wasn't just doing, 13 years. Like BG did his 13 years the harder way because he say
all right.
when his homeboy say, when I found out I was in a smooth. And the smooth program is a program where you've been getting caught up in jail and you going through certain stuff, and they send you to the smooth program or ADX or something like that. He was in the Fed, so PG definitely wasn't doing what I mean, the bit with his feet up, you know what I'm saying? And he was representing, and he didn't tell. So he was walking the yard. He was dealing with them. When they try to put out that false narrative on BG, I ain't believe that because too many niggas loving it, and the niggas he talking about in the song. not dudes is uptown or dudes that got a lot of time in prison. You get what I'm saying? Got a lot of time in prison. So, BG made some hard music and they know that the streets miss that.
Right.
Just honestly, the streets miss a dude that was hot, platinum recording artist, been gone for a long time. He coming back, but I don't know if they gonna let him do his shows. I still think if he making music, I still make my music and record my music. I wouldn't put no music out. And on top of that, I just do shows, bro. I do shows and pop ups and stuff like that. They cannot stop him from performing, bro. Or
Yeah.
he need to do a big a petition in the industry. He should still be able to perform.
Yeah. That's crazy. That's how people make money, bro. The artists. That's deadly, bro.
Yeah,
That's deadly.
yeah.
You gotta be GA. He said music gotta be checked by his PO first, I guess. So I guess if his music get a green light by his PO, then I guess he can drop in and do whatever with it.
Your PO put you through that already, nigga. You ain't gonna be able to. Your PO put you through that. You're not gonna be able to. You're not gonna be able to. I mean, come on. BJ music is gangster rap music, so it's like, I mean, if I was him, I'd just do some features. I just, collaborate on big features, big names that or whatever big names want to work with him. I
Yeah.
just start focusing on trying to do singles. That might be a good thing, though. It might not be a bad thing. You know what I'm saying?
I
That might could just make him step his game up and start making more melodic music, more different type of music. BG can put some rappers together with Coco Brown. You know what I'm saying? A couple of them hot singers and you know what I mean. Get a couple of them little dudes to jump on the joint. Not the dudes is hot, you know what I mean? They on Gucci, man. They on dirt, you know. That's what I just said. He can't fuck with the fellas, so he gotta do more like collaborations with a female. You know what I mean? If I was him and I hope somebody tagged this him, I'd do some shit. I'd drop a mixtape called BG Love Letters to Jail, something like that. Love Letters to Prison. Do a whole album, just collaborate, talking about chicks on the bit. Now, man, it's ways you can get around that, bro. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes when they throw lemonade, they throw lemons, we make lemonade. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
They throw shade, nigga, we cracking open to get the sun. You know what I mean? No,
Yeah.
the Shake Your Dreads joint with Sexy Red was already her song, and he just jumped on it. And she was happy he did it. And they don't even understand, but BG, he came back. He came straight out going hard, getting straight to it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Then they mad he had a song with Boosie back with my dog again. My dog, my dog, my dog, my dog, my dog. Now they can call again. BG said I did 12 years straight in that BOP. You know what I'm saying? He said I was blessed to have a friend like Boo in the can. You know what I mean? Anytime I needed something, I could call my man. So, they don't want to see us work together. And then all his friends, fellas.
Yeah. He said, I don't know, sexy rain show.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Yeah, they
Might be,
hate.
you know. I
I
want
can't really say all the way around the board that it's them hating. It's just jail, bro. It's like, before BG come on, it was a bunch of rappers just doing stupid shit. So my at the end of the day, it's the PO hating. But BG, I don't know what to say, bro, about that, yo, because BG really needs this money. He really do, bro. You know what I'm saying? BG ain't go to jail, a rich rapper, and he didn't have a lot going on, you know what I'm saying? So he had a lot going on, but he didn't, you know what I'm saying? I don't know his financial thing, but I know he need that boost like when you first coming home from jail. Cause if they don't let him do collaborations, you know what I mean? How long could he stay hot? You know what I'm saying? They trying to make the man semi cold. What else we got, Spaz?
we got Tyrese. Tyrese bails on a concert mid performance. Cause somebody tried to serve
$100
him with
million, yeah.
10 million. Yeah, it was 10 million, but still. That's a
Yeah.
lot of money. But he got out of there. He got out of there. I'm not doing a concert. I'm not with it. That's $10 million. That's crazy. I ain't gonna lie. I was always thinking like you seeing on movies, people or like YouTube videos, people getting served and stuff like that. That never happened to me. I'm like, could you run? That's a question I always had. Could you run away? Like, is it only they only serve you if you touch it? As far as what I learned, so I'm like, shit, I run too, bro. But I definitely run. But getting into sports, the NFL
Let me
released
tell
the
you about that. It's people like
what?
me and you that create businesses for that. You know what I mean? They create business for that. People that serve subpoenas and for lawsuits and shit like that. So there's a lot of money in that shit. So you gotta look
Like,
at it.
yes.
They hit niggas with them papers, but it's also when you hit niggas with them papers, it comes with some paper. You know what I mean? So getting that all the Tyrese might have came with 20,000 to serve some papers. He canceled his show about that.
That's vicious, bro. That is vicious.
But you can't be on all these motherfuckers, man.
Yeah, yeah.
Ain't.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, he did. I mean, he did the smart thing, but obviously he didn't do the smart thing. If he got somebody chasing him for 10 million, that's crazy. That's crazy. But yeah, if you switch over to sports, the NFL definitely just released that strength of schedule.
Uh,
Basically just saying the teams who got the hardest schedules for the teams who got the easiest schedules. Number one, Cleveland Browns. Number two, the Baltimore Ravens. Number three, the Steelers. Number four, Houston Texans. Number five, Green Bay Packers. Uh, Number six, the Giants. Number seven, the Bills. Number eight, the Jaguars. Nine, the Raiders, and 10, the Patriots. So you
we
know
got they out of all 32 teams, them 10 teams got the hardest schedule.
exactly. And the Ravens and Steelers got the number two and number three hardest schedule. Some big news: the Ravens get to play the Eagles. That's a highly anticipated game. Week 13, the Steelers get to play the Chiefs on Christmas, so that's gonna be big. The
One
Ravens play the
o'clock.
Chiefs too. Yeah, that's
You
gonna be
play them
crazy.
at 1 o'clock, so after you get your gifts and stuff, you could go in and turn on the movie. Because we will knock Patrick Mahomes off on Christmas.
That's vicious.
That's vicious. Just like Patrick Mahomes gonna knock y'all off on opening game. We gonna
Opening
knock him off
game.
on Christmas.
I don't know, man. He ain't got no. He ain't hit the. They got a good draft pick, great receiver, but I don't know if they got enough
Who?
receiving talent. The Kansas City receivers to compete with us, man. We turned up in the draft. We filled every hole we needed. We got some offensive linemen. We got some guys on the backfield. We got a lot of stuff, man. We got a lot of things. We got some cornerbacks, some safeties. We even got a backup
Bro,
quarterback, a white boy who can throw and run. Like we got everything
bro,
you could ask for, bro. The Ravens, man, we got everything.
bro.
Yeah. You gotta face reality, man. We got the pieces. We still building. We got the smart drafting. We're not making unnecessary contracts. Odell came in, did what he was needed to do. He bolstered the team, gave us championship experience, and he left. He left. Now we got more money to do what we did. Got some good draft picks, made some good signings. The team is looking really nice, man. It's looking better than it's probably been in the past. Since Flacco came or left. I don't know, man. We looking really good. I believe in us against Kansas City opening day for sure.
I mean, you can believe in magic. I don't. No, dudes
It's a
believe in magic. I
reality.
don't. I don't believe in magic. Even if I see you do a magic trick, I just say it's just well put together. I don't. You know what I'm saying? So you might believe in magic. You know what I'm saying? I can't tell a man what to feel and how to feel when you dealing in this football stuff. You know what I mean? When a
Yeah.
man say I feel like they violating BG rights, somehow the PO goofy. Yeah, they definitely violating his rights. They violated black man rights each and every day that courtroom open. But it's one of them things with BG is that BG got more than just music. BG was locked up a long time. BG should have, a whole collection of books. BG should have some type of movies written. BG can maneuver his way around. You get what I'm saying? The industry if he got that right frame of mind. But if he let this shit get the best of him and get to paying attention what a lot of rappers got going on and what this person did when they come home, then that's, Tupac said that's when the evil of the money trap. I mean, I believe he's made money. He just got to just wait his turn. That's it. We
Yeah.
was talking about that yesterday. Just wait your turn. Deal with the circumstances. It wasn't gonna be easy for you to just to come home from jail. You gotta remember, Boosie came home. Boosie had a state bit, so the state is different from the feds. The state might give you a little bit more rhythm than the feds gonna give you. And he's a problem in the streets in New Orleans. They love BG, bro. BG, a dude that grew up, in the hood and the struggle, and he's the spokesperson for how a man should carry it when he get in a tight situation, whether he rich or poor, whether he famous or introvert. You understand what I'm saying? So it go both ways with me, but I'm hurt that they got that, going on with BG. I heard that. What else we got, Spaz? Shout out to Brian and Scott too for winning the primary elections, man. I think man Scott gonna be back in Baltimore for a new next 4 years, and I think it's a good thing. It's not like I was against Sheila Dixon. I don't vote, but I just look at it. Let a little younger mind frame get in here and give him a chance. I think the boy do about two more terms, this term and another term. I think he do about 12 years in office. He can make Baltimore look different.
Yeah. That's a
You know what I mean?
fact.
He can make Baltimore look different, then move on to trying to, take care of the state. But I think staying there a couple more years, staying there a couple more terms, and then run for governor. You
Right.
know what I mean? They'll trust you, you know what I'm saying? You'll be at, the highest level of what it can get to. But, shout out to that, and some big things coming up in the city. Big show coming up this week. Scola, YG Tech, Roddy, NASG Chaz, and Euphoria. That's gonna be pandemonium. I don't know, man. A lot of stuff dropping, man. I'm about to start doing a lot on movies, bro.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I mean? Get into the
Yeah.
movies and the films and some of this and more to the DJ thing, man. But we just been creating content and going in, man. I'm mad that we didn't get on that first live. So if y'all tapping in, we was lit earlier, but I didn't know how to bring Spaz in or Spaz did something wrong. I don't know, but it's Ron Uncut and we back with it. Anything else you got, bro?
Shit. We got Baltimore, Angel Reese. She just played her first game. They took a loss, 79-87, but she played pretty good. She played 26 minutes, 12 points,
hmm
12 points to 8 rebounds. So she played pretty okay. She was a pick seven of the WNBA draft. So I feel like for a first game, it's pretty good. But I feel like she's still gonna pave her way and become a superstar. I feel like her, Caitlin Clark, and a lot of these girls that was drafted in this year draft kind of
They
is
gonna put
making
some
stepping
asses in the
to
seat.
exactly that. Exactly.
And they gonna up they pay. I think Ice Cube just sold it, and shout out to Ice Cube too. And the big three, they just sold their first team, and he trying to get it going, man. So,
Yeah.
the women, I think they're gonna have a big impact. The world turns. The NBA is gonna be a big thing.
Yeah.
NFL is gonna be a big thing. Major League Baseball is gonna be a big thing. But it's these other leagues gonna come about because there's so many professional athletes out here. The more leagues it is, and them guys. What I want for athletes is to be able to get a good salary and good health care benefits
All right.
because that's a lot of wear and tear no matter what sports you're doing, especially you play for a long time. Healthcare benefits and retirement should be really mandatory. And that's what like Angel Reese and them right now, all those young girls, that's what they should be fighting for the next 20 years of the NBA, not what's going on today. Because y'all gonna get what y'all want, but just fight for them girls later on. Because the WNBA should just be as big as the NBA, and it will be.
Yeah.
And it
I,
will be, what I mean? So just definitely respect to that.
yeah, for sure. Uh, that's definitely facts. Speaking of H sports and HBCUs, he was talking about HBCU sports and why it ain't as big as it should be and why it should be bigger. But we
Mhm.
got some fun facts now. We
What it
got some
is,
fun
baby.
we got some fun facts and we got a group of HBCUs and how many players was drafted from each HBCU. So
hmm
starting with Central State, we got 10 players drafted in the NFL. KSU, that's Kennesaw State, got 10 players drafted to the NFL. Tuskegee got 8 players drafted. Clark, my school, Clark Atlanta University, got 7 players drafted to the NFL. Another school in Georgia, Albany State, got 5 players drafted. Um, what school is this? FVSU, they got 4 players drafted. Benedict got 3 players drafted. Atwood Waters, they got 3 players drafted. Uh, Allen University also got 3 players drafted, and then schools like Morehouse, Savannah State, they got 1 player. They got 1 player drafted from that school, but that's a lot of NFL players from
Yeah, yeah. I want to
HBCUs.
see
I ain't
that
gonna
number
lie.
go up. I want to see that number
Yeah,
go up. Shout
for
out to that.
sure. Cause
That's why I say,
yeah,
if when my day come, I wanna, adopt the HBCU. Mess with them. Whatever they got going on, donate to the sports department. The mass media department. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
Environmental services. You know what I mean? Shit like that. Cause I feel like the environment important. So shout out to those kids that's studying medicine and studying how to keep the earth clean. You get what I'm saying? So
that's a fact.
what I mean, I want to get into they some fun facts, but shout out to the HBCU, and that's why I asked you about that because I didn't know. You know what I mean? I
Yeah,
feel like y'all want to see some of these kids. You always hear about the big schools putting out some of the greatest players, but I'm like, why ain't these HBCUs? I heard about players coming from the HBCU. Of course, the NFL show you such and such and such HBCU, but I wanted to, I would like to see more of that.
exactly. Especially in recent times, let's get some more guys because it's stars like Shannon Sharp came out of Savannah State, Jacoby Jones came out of Lane, so it's
Mhm.
like like it's a lot of it's legends came out of HBCU, so let's just keep recreating them, bro.
Yeah,
Like,
that's a fact. That's a fact.
let's definitely keep
Absolutely, that's a
recreating.
fact. I agree with you 100%, bro.
Yeah,
I agree with you 100%. I just feel like,
yeah,
there's a time and place for everything, man.
yeah,
The HBCU is growing. I just feel like, more graduates from the HBCU get into their bag, into, their way. Just don't forget about the HBCU. Just like people from the ghetto who get their money to think that if we don't forget about the ghetto, we can, build the ghetto and own more than just houses. We own the lands,
right,
foundation and shit. You get what I'm saying? So
right,
I feel like the culture gonna get better. The world changing, man. The same people in power can't stand power. So,
right.
them HBCUs gonna have some big outbreaking stars. And I would like to see them like really like get into the other sports like lacrosse, baseball, the wrestling. The
Yeah,
different, a lot of the different sports is in the bigger schools and shit. So
yeah,
tennis, you know what I mean, hockey,
yeah, yeah. Shout out
what I
to
mean. I like
Clark
to
'cause
see a black hockey
yeah.
team.
Shout out to Clark because we got tennis, we got tennis, we got softball, we got baseball, and we got some pretty good teams in them field. But
Y'all don't got lacrosse, right?
yeah, lacrosse is crazy. Lacrosse would be crazy. A lot of HBCUs there, they don't got lacrosse, but lacrosse would be a good sport.
Yeah.
Wow, that'd be a good sport.
Yeah, so lacrosse, you know what I mean? You gotta get in the ring. That wrestling shit'll be tough because that's a
Yeah,
big sport, you know what I
sure.
mean? So,
Yeah, yeah.
you know what I mean?
Wrestling,
Different
sure.
strokes for different folks, but I agree, man. I think it could work. And I think more of the celebs and more of the retired players need to get involved and push,
Yeah,
push the narrative just like Dion did. He did that so more people could try to do what he did. And you
yeah,
can. If you can, and they will find the money for you to
yeah,
get some championships down there, to get some awareness on the schools, get more donation, get more people to believe. You know what
yeah,
I mean? You ain't just leaving it. You ain't just leaving. You leaving college with the most important thing that you're
yeah,
supposed to leave college with, and that's that master's or that bachelor or that doctor. But one thing that's really important is the college experience. Even for people that's not playing sports, to see their team and cheer for their team and see their team on TV and could go home and say that was us, that was Clark right there. Y'all see Clark. You know what I mean? It's a good thing.
yeah. I agree for sure. Always because we've been real bad at sports. My throughout my 4 years, but yeah, just recently we just won it all. Basketball, the SIAC, choose SIAC champions. We had the best record and we won the championship. So
Shout out to
that
that a lot.
yeah,
I didn't know that.
yeah, that made that. I ain't gonna lie, that made me feel good. I was like in my head like I know we gonna win one before I graduate. And out of nowhere, we just built a super team. We was top. We was better than Morehouse, better than a lot of the teams in our division. Tuskegee, all them. We was over all them. So that was big. You know that, and like you said, that it make you feel good, even if you're not on the team. Like, all right, that's something I could, that's an experience I had at the end of the
Yeah, you
day.
could brag about it, you know what I mean? I remember we was the shit then. You never know what, them 50, 60 players is on that team. You never know where they going at in life. We got
Right,
that clock memory, and when you telling your kids or even sitting there watching classic sports, like, yo, I was there this happened. So like I said, the
right,
experience, because 10 years from now, everything that you dealt with becomes your memory and becomes your bragging rights, and you be able to talk about the experience and share with younger people, share with older people. Because like I said, I like to talk to people when they doing stuff that I'm not doing, because I feel like it's the boom boom room. I feel like when I close my eyes and just listen and zone out with you and feel like I'm there. You know what I'm saying? You
right.
can't do everything in life. You know what I'm saying? But sometimes you can experience something through somebody else. Like
Yeah,
Daniel told me all about it. I feel like I was there because I tell plenty of stories and the homies wasn't there, and I make them feel like they did. So that's what
yeah,
I appreciate. But like I
yeah.
said, man, we gonna collab again this weekend. You know how we get down though. But I
Mm.
appreciate you for tapping in, man. And anything you want to say, tell them tell them about that sneaker joint in your channel.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. If you didn't know, Baltimore saved the Air Force One. A lot of people didn't know Baltimore saved the Air Force One sneaker from extinction. In the '80s, when they released 2 years after they released the Air Force One, Nike was plotting on dropping it, like not selling it no more ever. It was in '84 because it wasn't selling. The only true place it was selling is Baltimore and kind of the tri-state area, but mainly Baltimore. And Nike itself gives the shout out to Baltimore. So check that video out on my page. They got a surprise twist at the end of the video as well. So yeah, tap in to the Third World Studios YouTube channel. We doing a lot of we doing a lot of videos, a lot of new content. We got a new history segment coming out with my man Chris. He's a history major at Club. History with Chris. So we got a lot of stuff we kind of cooking up. So tune in, Third World Studios.
Yeah, man, and make sure y'all hit that notification button, that subscribe button, drop a like, leave a comment, share this, and listen, man. More vlogs coming to you straight from the garage, straight from wherever we at. More content, more out in the streets with it. Make sure y'all tap in each and every Tuesday and Thursday, man, for RAWDOPE Podcast. Topic Tuesday and the Thursday show. In the summertime coming in, I'm getting to my interview bag, but vlog, we just creating content around here, man. And listen, Spaz, I'm gonna hit you when we get off of this joint, but we out. What's
Let's get it.
Baltimore? Free the guys, long live the guys. Y'all know what's up.
Yes.